not tolerate interference in the... I will charge you with obstruction if you do not disperse. We will not tolerate interference in a police procedure.
A violation of our rights. This is not right! Leave me alone, you fascist!
We'll take a Hanser in for questioning when we head back to station.
This is insane. And it has to be a violation of our rights.
Seem to have quite a doubt.
Enough gossip. Everyone clear this area.
They got rowdy, and then realized their mistake.
Move along, everyone. Nothing to see.
Being secure. Maintaining cautious patrol mode.
We will not tolerate interference in a police procedure. If you want to be an accessory, go away.
No hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode.
No one cares about
Christe, it's freezing here.
my fingernails are blue.
Being secure. Maintaining cautious patrol mode.
So
I
hungry
hate that these
and
terrorists are
cold,
winning.
And
My friend is terrified to ride the metro after what happened at the Ruzika.
How many more days can I last? So fucking cold.
My friend's papers are expired, and now he can't get to work.
I
I
hate
can't
these
live like this
guys.
anymore.
Hostile activity detected. Continuing cautious patrol mode.
Don't do anything suspicious.
No one cares about the
For
whole.
marshmallows, for something.
Unless you're looking for trouble, keep moving, Clank.
My fingernails are blue.
These papers are out of date.
I got them last week.
No, they expired.
What does hypothermia feel like?
I must have taken the old ones by mistake. Ah! God damn it.
Okay, next. Papers, please. Thank you.
Děkujeme za spolupráci během stavu na
Just stay where you are. Everything seems to be in order. Sorry for the delay. People need to understand that citizenship is a privilege, and it demands responsibility.
Listen, I did what you asked. Now just leave me alone. I don't want to hear from you again.
God, why are you people such assholes? You must be as stupid as you look.
How is it taking me?
proto and augmented people just like you are creating the future. Together.
Potenciálně zmatené či zraněné jedince prosím ohlaste úřadu. Pokud zaznamenáte podezřelou aktivitu, obraťte se na státní policii. Je to vaše občanská povinnost.
Nice look. You trying to be like a nuclear snake or something? Love that movie.
Mějte na paměti, že předměty týkající se augmentací, například biobaterie a jisté nástroje či další augovské příslušenství, mohou být během namátkových kontrol zabaveny. Děkujeme za spolupráci.
in my head. It makes me think of the old puppet shop. You remember the one when we were kids?
Kopeki.
That's it! Kopeki! I used to love going in there as a boy. So much magic.
I'm busy.
That's it! Kopeki! I used to love going in there as a boy. So much magic. Shame it's closed now.
That place should have been burned to the ground years ago. Fucking puppets and clowns are the spawn of the devil.
Spolupráce s příslušníky státní policie je povinná. Pro svou vlastní bezpečnost dbejte jejich pokynů.
I was lucky to get through the checkpoint. The papers I'm carrying are forgeries.
Připomínáme, že v Praze až do odvolání platí stav nouze.
Puppets and dolls and clowns are soulless vessels for evil.
Radíme všem občanům, aby se vyhýbali přelidněným prostranstvím, a pokud možno nevycházeli z domu.
I thought it was around here somewhere. You looking at something?
You got nothing to do here.
Watching the news. Wars, famines, murders, diseases. Is it my imagination or did everything go to hell after the incident?
No, you're right. Thousands of companies closed their doors. Hundreds of billions of dollars disappeared from the stock market overnight. The world still hasn't recovered. I almost lost my house.
Hey, speaking of houses, are you going to that house party on Saturday?
Are you kidding? If I missed it, I would just die.
Another damn clank. Go back to Golem City.
Dang, I'll never get this done. Looks like more over there.
What is this city coming?
Access.
But we all know.
You don't have the right permissions.
There must be some mistake.
If so, I'm not the one.
What is this city
The
coming?
person who issued these papers told me...
Not my problem.
Unbelievable.
I heard that. This wasn't my fault. It was yours. I get blamed for everything.
Who listens to that garbage?
Come on.
It's your turn to buy the
City
car.
run by criminals and scum.
Hold it, Clank. Let me see your permit, and be quick about it.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, officer.
What's the matter, eh? I'm holding you up from some important, This is a BH-847.
Is that what it is? Sounds impressive.
Are you going to be a problem? Eyes to yourself. You are cleared through this checkpoint. Go about your business. Not much going on.
Hate to see what these Ogs have done.
Not right now. Actually, not ever.
Ever hear of personal space? Well, this is mine, and you are in it.
I always get a little nervous when I go into the subway. I don't like the feeling of being trapped underground.
You worry about everything. I'm amazed you're willing to take any kind of train at all after the bombing.
Did you ever stop to think that this station is named for someone who died during the Og incident?
I didn't before, but I'm going to now. Thanks a lot.
Katso mulle se asennesko nämä.
You, aren't going to hurt me, are you? You should be aware I never carry any money on me. I wish I were augmented. Then I wouldn't be afraid of anything.
Nevím, odkud to máš, ale určitě se pleteš. Ne, takhle jsem to nemyslel.
If that happens, take him out.
Fear spreads like a disease. And you people are the infection that started it.
What's this?
Why don't you go check?
This is crazy. I'm nervous about leaving the maze. Because I'm afraid of getting
Bomba!
Are you trying to make me afraid all the time? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose.
Spread throughout Europe.
Hele, už mám dost problémů od polišů, nepotřebuju, aby mě otravoval nějaký cizinec.
Prague is great. I'm so glad we ignored what everybody was saying about it.
Čau, jak je? Co je to za šílený keci? Jestli to tak bude dál, zavolám policajty.
Papers?
Oh? Yes, of course. Here.
Those are the wrong ones. They don't clear you for this zone.
You're right, sorry. These should be the right ones.
Look up. Okay, you are clear. But be more careful,
Yes,
understand?
thank you.
Enough problems already.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that.
Welcome to a brave new world. Keep it out of my report. Bad enough when he was just drugs. Hobos, augs, prostitutes. City is falling apart.
Area clear. Not much going on.
Welcome to a brave new world.
Enough problems already. Copy that.
You got to hand it to Nathaniel Brown. Even though his company is pro-AUG, Santo has managed to keep its excellent reputation. And his policy of hiring AUG laborers is genius.
Low-income AUG housing was a very lucrative business for a while. The AUG rights whiners didn't like it, of course, but who gives a shit? They do the work of 3 people, you pay them half as much, and they don't complain because they can't get work anywhere else. It's a... It must depress you that cheap labor is the only job your kind can get anymore. Well, if you don't count sex work.
Look, I'm sorry I didn't call you back right away. Why don't you help the police find the people responsible?
They know it's Talos, Are you serious? It is already a week late. A week! I can't wait 2 days.
I'm sorry, that's the best we can do, unless you want to fill out the T46 form.
A T46?
Yes, sir. That would help us expedite the process. It will only take a few minutes. You can use the computer right away.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something for these people, don't.
I have to help this customer. If you have other things to do, maybe you could come back later?
I cannot believe this.
Alex, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy plant?
You're heading into TF-29? Already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
we're looking into it. You're right. If it weren't for Jensen, things would have gone much worse.
I told you.
Big deal. Maybe he didn't do anything a normal human couldn't have done.
Whatever. Stop talking and let's identify our party friends.
Run in without that.
Where's that train station casualty report?
Right here. Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
Patience is the first thing you learn to have. Second is a good soft chick.
They don't want to be caught in dragnet.
If there's something here, I'll find it.
Thanks. Keep digging.
I'll nail it.
Damn it. What the hell were you thinking?
Dark days ahead. And the shit think one of them will pop up on something.
Still unconfirmed.
I need her name, ASAP!
There was another attempt to breach our firewall last night.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
The reason I know it isn't the Juggernaut Collective who tried to hack us is that they gave up after only an hour.
Lab says 20 minutes to confirm, but they're sure it belongs to the bomber.
Patience is the first thing you learn to have.
Run DNA checks for all the alphabet agents. No.
They have better software in Lyon.
Satellite offices are always two-thirds.
Patience is the first thing you learn to have.
State police are playing stingy with sharing us.
Shaughnessy's been hit!
I'll nail it. I know it.
It'd be easier if someone would just
Deep down, they all want to be caught. Close my eyes, but all I see is strings of code scrolling on my lid. Security footage from the train station is spotty.
I'm sorry, we're all in strung-out shape.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
I'll run it through a few filters, see if I can clean it up.
If there's something here, I'll find it.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list.
Keep digging.
Patience is the first thing you learn
I'm
to have.
sorry, we're all in strung-out shape.
Security footage from the train station is spotty at best.
Guys, might as well
Maybe
be
the
ghosts.
connection is that there is no
State police are playing stingy with sharing us.
Thanks. Keep digging.
What are the chances we'll see the doer?
You think one of them will pop up on some lists? There isn't much here to go on.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to feel sick.
Dark days ahead. And a shitload of overtime.
They're like serial killers. Deep down, they all want to be caught.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Close my eyes, but all I see is
Run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies.
Now the LC's totally overrun.
Maybe the connection is that there is no
They have better software in Lyon.
fucked up.
Satellite offices are always two versions behind.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
No one's claimed responsibility yet.
I'm not going to do this fucking job.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to feel safe.
There isn't much here to
State
go on.
police says they're still hauling out bodies.
Thanks. Keep digging.
Right now, I think my blood is
If there's something here, I'll find it.
It's gonna take them a while to
Someone would just step up and
piece
do
the
it.
fix together. Close my eyes, but all I see is strings of code scrolling. This is so
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Deborah Connolly, you have an outside call cleared and waiting. Katerina Norton to Agent Cruz's office. Agent Norton.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere. What are the chances we'll see the doer?
Agent Cruz's office. Agent Norton, report to Agent Cruz. Fully urgent.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
A terrorist attack is always hard on us, but in some ways the aftermath is even worse.
run DNA.
It's gonna take them a while to
piece the fix together. These guys might as well be ghosts. No one's claimed responsibility yet.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want it.
Dark days ahead. Patience is the first thing a shitload of loans.
Jakarta's no picnic right now, I'll tell you that.
Just step up and do it.
Right now, I think what's left of us. We're all in strung out shape. I'll run it through a few filters, see if I can clean it up.
Thanks. Keep digging.
I'll nail it.
What I need you to do is listen.
This is Eliza Cassell. Negative.
Thanks. Keep digging. Scrubbing through garbage for hours. Still not.
Urgent right out of the apartment.
Close my eyes, but all I see is strings
all the
of
data
code
I have
swirling
right
on my lids.
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to
Urgent. Katerina Nolan to Agent Creed's office. Agent Nolan, report to Agent Creed.
I'd rather not say what this reminds
My
me
eyes,
of.
but all I see is strings
all
of
the
code
data I have right
swirling on my lids.
Also known as the Human Restoration Act.
Exfil is impossible. The LZ's totally overrun.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
This is bad. We need to increase security at the CDC. So the task force has a shrink now. Yep. Next thing you know, after every mission, we'll have to talk to some bookworm with no experience in the field about our feelings. God, what was Director Miller thinking? It didn't come from Miller. It came from higher up. Manderley.
I've been trying to ID the bodies of the people who crashed the operation in Dubai.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Things got pretty hairy in Dubai.
I've run DNA.
Venus relies on public perception.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, Aria, yeah, it was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm all right.
Good. You looking for him? Because he's tied up right now and meeting with Lyon, I think.
Really? He's using the NSN right now?
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bombing really freaked him out. Third one in 6 months, can you believe it? I'm really glad you're okay.
Thanks, Aria. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
charge doesn't want anyone to feel safe.
This is so weird.
He walked straight into an ambush.
They've been everywhere for the past week.
Roseanne, you have an outside call cleared and urgent. Caterpillar Memorial to Agent Cruz's office. Agent Yoyland, report to Agent Cruz. Fully urgent. Urgent. Caterpillar Memorial to Agent Cruz's office. Agent Yoyland, report to Agent Cruz. Fully urgent.
Run DNA checks for all the outfits. Jakarta's no picnic train, I'll tell you that.
I think Singh's got some kind of adrenaline addiction. He plays it too close to the edge.
You made it out of Dubai, didn't you?
I'm telling you, if it had been anyone but Jensen on the ground, Singh would be dead.
Well, you know what? I think you're right about that.
First the Dubai mission, and now the train station bombing. This is a week for the record books.
I've got to hand it to you for your role in Dubai.
It is Jensen, yes?
Agent Singh. Wasn't expecting to see you again. In civvies, at least.
Just passing through. I wanted to thank your team for the backup in Dubai. That sting went to hell faster than the storm did.
You're welcome. But I don't think you came all this way to say thanks.
Director Miller asked me to get Agent McCready up to speed. Now I have the red-eye flight back to Oman.
Headed into the field office there?
Not exactly. One of our black sites. I'll be dropped in as a captured enemy combatant. After I contact my fellow Jinn prisoners, I shall lead a very convenient escape.
Re-embedding with the Jinn. Aren't you taking a big risk, given everything that happened?
No choice. I would feel safer if we'd been able to shut down that signal booster at the hotel. But I would feel safer if I took the test job. You see is what I do. We need to find out who hit us. And the Jinn will be looking too.
Could they get a bead on our gate crashers faster than TF-29?
Perhaps. They do not like loose ends. An augmented kill squad with military training. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah, once. But it's a long story. Whoever they were, they knew exactly when the deal was going down. Any chance they were based locally, in Dubai?
No. After the incident, Dubai became the world's most luxurious tombstone. Perfect for the Jinn, but for no one else.
I thought human augmentation was frowned on in the Middle East. Why was Dubai hit so hard?
Because it was another world. Two other worlds, in fact. One of extreme augmentations in gold or crystal, and one of thousands of workers outfitted for construction. Then, that day.
I know.
No, Agent Jensen, you could not. Some called it divine punishment. But that day was not the work of a merciful God.
Did we get anything out of the cleanup operation?
Mostly corpses. Heavily augmented, as you know. Under those gold masks, they were ID scrubbed. No prints, no dentals, no DNA match. Professional.
Could still be ex-Bell Tower. Plenty of men and material went AWOL after the incident. A competing faction that listened in on Shepard's sale.
It's a possibility. The audits and investigations of Bell Tower will go on for years before we know how many rats jumped from that ship. At least we recovered the weapons. Unlisted. High spec. Military-grade augmentation. Enough to build another couple of you. That is a joke.
Right. It's the world we live in. Anyone with an exemption to the weaponized augment ban is a useful tool. Or a terrorist. I don't envy what you've got ahead of you.
Actually, I'm looking forward to it. The truth is, when you've been under for long enough, you only feel like an imposter out here, in the real world.
Yeah, I understand the feeling.
Look, I'm going as fast as I can.
Last year, the collective shut down London's traffic grid, causing gridlock for hours and preventing life-saving medical transport from getting through. In Chile, they committed massive voter fraud when they rigged the electronic voting system and elected the Trump as president.
I guess the transit authority isn't.
I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents, causing several Fortune 500 companies to go bankrupt. Between the collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the
These
world.
guys might as well be ghosts.
Despite whatever praises the underground media wants to sing. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Ariel is constantly bringing you the best and latest technology. Our portable data center.
Agent Jensen! I've run DNA checks through all the alphabet agencies. Nothing.
Other unique and patented features. Ariel, up in the stratosphere.
It is Jensen, yes?
And UN Security Council Resolution 3507.
These
Also
guys
known
might
as
as well
the
be ghosts.
Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and downgrading of
It is Jensen,
God,
yes?
my eyes want to retreat into my skulls.
individuals who fail to comply will be arrested and relocated to designated locations.
This is so weird. God, my eyes want to retreat into my skull.
You think one of them would pop up on some lists?
Is there something I can help you with, Agent?
I hear you're on point looking into the gold mask mercs that hit us in Dubai. Any leads yet?
Christ, I know I'm good, Jensen, but I've only been on it for 5 minutes.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes, McCready. You check with the ME yet? Get anything off the bodies we recovered?
Leftovers are on ice at the Oman substation. I've been told they were scrubbed clean as summer whites. No prints, no dental, no nothing.
So in other words, it's no steps forward and 2 steps back.
For now. Singh may be able to dig up more for me once he's back in Basra with the Jinn. Just hope his cover isn't fucked, since you couldn't be bothered to disable that comms booster.
The way I remember the briefing, McCready, disabling the comms booster wasn't the op. Stopping the sale of black market weapons and AUGs was.
Fair enough, Jensen. You got me there. Anyways, look. With Singh's contacts in the desert, maybe something will ping on these gold-masked jokers and we'll nail them quick. Probably just another fucking jihad looking to make some noise.
I don't know. I'm not so sure we should be looking for these guys in the desert.
Ah, is that so? You have some new information you feel like sharing?
Come on, McCready. These guys were augmented with military-grade hardware. Body augmentation goes against Muslim beliefs. They weren't jihadists. We're dealing with something new here.
I can see where you're going with this, Jensen, and I'm asking you right now to back off it. It's not your case.
Come on, McCready, we're not a couple of beat cops filling a monthly quota here. This isn't about whose collar it is. It's about getting the people responsible. Full stop.
Look, I get what you're saying, but I'm working a $5 investigation on 50 cents worth of shit. I've got speculation to spare, mate. Listen, I know I come off strong. I've got 3 ex-wives that'll back that up. But that's just how I'm built. Putting on a show for the new guys and gonna change what's underneath.
I can appreciate that kind of honesty.
Good. So when I say I'm impressed with how you handled yourself in Dubai, you can appreciate that I meant it. With that sandstorm giving us colonics, stripping the juice box out the chopper was an inspired choice. But that mission is over, and your involvement in it ends now. Got it?
Yeah. But tell me, why do you think the bodies from Dubai were sent to Oman?
Fuck knows. Rumor is that Oman was pissed that we got the green light for the gig in the first place. Can't blame them, really.
You don't think it's strange we got the call over them?
I stopped questioning the logic of the big noise a long time ago. What I'm told is we were the only team ready to go.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
So then you know what I know. That everything?
How the hell did you get such a sunny disposition anyway, McCready?
Knowing about me is not going to make us friends, Jensen. But I'll humor you. Fine. I joined regular army straight out of secondary school, made UKSF at 25 and was recruited into the SRR 4 years later.
Special Reconnaissance Regiment. That's an elite unit.
Oh yeah, it was very glamorous. All champagne and blowjobs.
So what happened?
After 12 years hunting terrorist shitbirds across every desert on the face of the earth, I found there was no fucking end to the evil this world churned out. I couldn't see the point in what we were doing anymore. So I quit.
So what brought you back to the life?
I suppose it was purpose. A tool without a job to do can only grow rust. So here I am, back in it, serving my purpose. As a tool yourself, mate, you should understand that, yeah?
Yeah, I got it. It was nice talking to you, McCready.
No, it wasn't.
Millions of people lost their lives due to malfunctioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation have been protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides.
Adam, how's it going? Any trouble with the plant?
Patience, Alex. Trying to find the best way to access the motherboard without blowing my cover.
Sorry, man. Message received.
Agent Jensen!
Look, I'm going as fast as I can.
You think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere?
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed. When an unlisted passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and
I guess the transit authority isn't in as much of a hurry as you are.